Page 154. Don't believe everything you think. Starts off from the page 153 with the sentence continuing from page 153. So let's go back to 153 if you're reading along with me. If you're not, if you're just listening, then yeah, cool. Write down any and all ideas that come to mind and don't filter anything, big ideas and little ones. Once you've tried before and ones you haven't. Write down any and all ideas that come to mind and don't filter anything, big ideas and little ones. Once, this is for the, you know what, let's just read the whole page 153, just so we're understanding where we're at right now in this video. Outer work. We're on page 153, and we're on section outer work. Designing a non-thinking environment. Your environment either will induce and support the state of non-thinking or can make you more prone to thinking. Although we create our reality from the inside out, our environment has a large impact on us. So it is important to create an environment that is conducive to non-thinking. So the first sentence in the second paragraph reminds me, as within, so without. As within, so without. As within, so without. That's what the second paragraph on page 153 reminds me of. Second paragraph, first sentence. So it says, and I'm just going to say this, no matter what your environment is, no matter what your living situation is, I live with multiple, if you live with multiple people, you can still go beyond your environment. You can still create an environment for yourself within the environment you are in. You can create an environment for yourself even in the environment you are in, no matter if the environment is chaotic or it might not be chaotic. But like this page says, create an environment that is conducive to non-thinking. Create an environment that is conducive to non-thinking. Creating a calm space and limiting distractions can make it easier to let go of thinking, which means that you won't have to expend as much effort to get yourself in that zone. Similarly, if you eliminate many of the things that you know can trigger you to go back into thinking, then it will be easier to stay in a peaceful state of non-thinking for longer. Remember that changing your environment and not yourself will not work long term. Remember that changing your environment and not yourself will not work long term. It's the inner work that matters the most. As within, so without. As within, so without. Alright, let's continue. But changing your environment can be a crucial support as you work on the important changes within. A delicate blend of both will be what you need to create a beautiful life you love. Creating a non-thinking environment. Use your intuition and ask yourself this question. What would be the most impactful things I could do right now to help myself get into and maintain maintain a peaceful, non-thinking state throughout my day? What would be the most impactful things I could do right now to help myself get into and maintain a peaceful, non-thinking state throughout my day? What would be the most impactful things I could do right now to help myself get into and maintain a peaceful, non-thinking state throughout my day? What would be the most impactful things I could do right now to help myself get into and maintain a peaceful and non-thinking state through my day? I think the most impactful. So what would be the most impactful things for y'all to do right now? For me, I would say is meditation. I would say meditation, listening to some good music, smoking some weed sometimes, going outside, exercising, breathing, journaling, making a YouTube video, and just talking, doing voice memos, and just journaling that way. There's many different ways to journal. Don't just limit yourself to one way. Don't be so attached on the body, on how the body looks, on how the face looks, as within, so without. Let's continue. So write down any and all ideas that come to mind and don't filter anything, big ideas and little ones. So we just listed a few ideas that came to mind. Once you've tried, page 154, before, ones you've tried before and ones you haven't. Maybe you have different ideas for different environments, such as home and work. Allow your intuition to speak to you and tune into what feels most aligned with you. After writing down all of your ideas, look over your list. Select the one idea that would have the biggest impact on your life and try to implement it this week. So this is a whole thing that y'all could do. We could get down a piece of paper and write down all of the ideas that can be most impactful to maintain a peaceful, non-thinking state. So write down on a piece of paper, if you would like, all the ideas, big or small, ideas you've tried before, of the most impactful ideas that will help you be in a state of non-thinking. Be in a state of non-thinking all day. Yeah. Alright, so let's continue. Allow your intuition to speak to you and tune into what feels most aligned with you. After writing down all of your ideas, look over your list. Select the one idea that would have the biggest impact on your life and try to implement it this week. Then try implementing the next most impactful idea. Once you've begun seeing the benefits of the first, working like this, make your way down Working like this, make your way down the list until you've tried everything. Start small and don't try to make too many changes at once. As too much change can be hard to sustain, it helps to journal as you go about your experiences. What was helpful, what wasn't, how did trying these ideas impact your experiences? This way, how did trying these ideas impact your experiences? So don't only try things out, but Joseph is saying to journal about your experiences, journal about what we've tried out. So I think that's important, the journaling part, because it allows you to have a space of reflection and for you to understand what really works for you and what doesn't, and how it really made you feel and stuff like that. Alright, so it says, I'm gonna read this part again. Start small and don't try to make too many changes at once, as too much change can be hard to sustain. Start small. Start small. Start small. Removing. Okay, let's go back to the last paragraph before removing thinking triggers. So it says, this way you will have a record of your experiences and can fine tune your system going forward. Removing thinking triggers. Step 1. List the things that make you more likely to start overthinking. List the things that make you more likely to start overthinking, ruminating, and becoming anxious. List the things that make you more likely to start overthinking, ruminating, and becoming anxious. List the things that make you more likely to start overthinking, ruminating, and becoming anxious. List the things that make you more likely to start overthinking, ruminating, and becoming anxious. Consider ideas in each of the following categories. Physical health. The things that impact your body and can make you more prone to experiencing anxiety and overthinking. Examples: foods, stimulants. Physical health. The things that impact your body, impact your body and can make you more prone to experiencing anxiety and overthinking. So this just made me think about weed, bro. That ass. And how it is actually affecting this body. And it also made me think about food too. Yo, did I finish those oranges that I was eating earlier? I'll check after I finish reading. Alright, let's continue. Physical health. Reread. The things that impact your body and can make you more prone to experiencing anxiety and overthinking. Examples: foods, stimulants, alcohol, dehydration, lack of sleep, not moving your body, and so on. Wow, there's things in this that I never really considered, like dehydration, like lack of sleep, like not moving your body. I would like to get better sleep. Definitely, bro. I would like to move my body more. Yeah. Instead of being in the mind so much, I would like to move the body more consciously, not just unconsciously moving, but I would like to, yeah, and I would like to be aware of how hydrated I am. How do we even do that though? Be aware of hydration. Yeah, start small, bro. We're ending on page 155 right here. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna come back and record from page 155. Next video I see of me reading is gonna be on page 155. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, keep going, bro. The reason I'm reading is to like, alright, let me really explain why I'm reading. Is to not think about it and just read it. Before, when I used to read, I used to think about the things that I would say a lot. But now I just want to look at the word and read the word. So my intention is to be more present. And I feel like reading helps me be more present. And I also, so yeah, that's my intention. And I also would like to learn how to use my voice more, and in different types of ways, learn how to change my tone, learn how to, yeah, bro, there's many reasons why I'm reading right now, bro. Reading is an amazing thing in my opinion because it has a lot of benefits, bro. Not just, and also I'm also reading to receive the wisdom from this book, from the book that Joseph Noonian created, man. Yeah, that's also another reason why I'm reading as well, to receive the wisdom from this book. I receive the wisdom from this book. I receive the wisdom from you. I receive all the wisdom from this book. Alright, dude. Do I want to keep recording, or do I want to just, end the video right here?